Over the years, and more recently, I've become increasingly interested in how my daily glass of wine affects me. What kind of positive impact does my wine have on my overall health, or is it detrimental? Now keep in mind, I'm not giving you medical advice. These are things that I've found and thought you might find them helpful or interesting. If after watching this you have any concerns whatsoever about how wine affects you, make sure you consult your doctor. Now, it's been thrown out there for a long time that wine is good for your health if consumed in moderation. Now, over the years, red wine has gotten all the kudos, but studies are beginning to show that white wine has many of the same health benefits. In this episode, we're going to look at how your daily glass of wine is having an impact on your body. We're going to look at 7 things that will give you insight into what your daily glass of wine is doing for and to you. You can tell by the amount of time shown on this video that we're not going to be spending a lot of time on any one of the 7 things. Now keep in mind, at any time if you find this helpful or informative, click the like or subscribe or hit the little bell so you'll be notified when there's a new post. Also, make sure you share this with your friends. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Number 1, heart healthy. As I said earlier, red wine has long been thought to protect your heart. What I found is that it's because it contains tannins which have prostaglandins in them, and that in turn protects your heart against heart disease. Tannins are the compound in red wine that are responsible for your mouth puckering. That makes it sort of dry tasting. If you have high blood pressure, like I did, a nightly glass of red wine may be just what the doctor ordered. High blood pressure? A moderate drinker is 30% less likely to suffer a heart attack than those who don't drink at all. Number 2 is diabetes. If you're having trouble managing your diabetes, kicking back and relaxing with a glass of wine could actually help. Studies show that moderate drinkers have a 30% lower chance of developing type 2 diabetes, and having a nightly glass of red wine is also safe for most diabetics. Just make sure not to exceed that limit. Number 3, happy days versus depression. According to a study in BMC Medicine, moderate wine drinkers may be protected against depression. Drinking 2 to 7 glasses of wine per week is associated with lower rates of depression. However, once your drinking goes from moderate to too much, the chances of feeling depressed actually goes up because heavy drinking is associated with high rates of depression. Number 4, cancer prevention. We've all heard about the research about red wine and heart disease prevention, but the cancer news is really pretty exciting too. Regular drinking usually puts people at a higher risk for cancer, but there's one exception to that rule: red wine. Moderate red wine drinking has been linked to lower rates of breast cancer. The chemicals found in the skins of the red grapes have been found to reduce estrogen levels and increase the testosterone levels in premenopausal women. This shift in hormones can lower the risk of breast cancer. These chemicals are much higher in red grapes than in green grapes. So for those of you with a history of that in your family, you might want to shift from a beer or a cocktail before or with dinner to a glass of Bordeaux instead. Hey, is this information making sense? If it is, write Asti in the comments below. Number 5, brain freeze versus stroke. For many of you, you may think you get sharper and more eloquent as you drink more wine. Actually, to understand this fascinating phenomenon, you might want to check out my video, The Buffalo Theory of Wine. It's a tongue-in-cheek theory, but a theory just the same. The reality is, too many glasses of wine can leave your brain frozen in time, out of touch, or a little fuzzy, but a glass with dinner is just right. That glass of wine may even protect your brain from a blood clot or bleed. People who drink 1 or 2 glasses per night have an 8% lower risk of having a stroke. However, don't overdo it. Heavy drinkers, those having at least 4 drinks per night, have a 14% increased risk of stroke than those who don't drink or only drink occasionally. A glass of red wine with dinner can also put you at a lower risk for dementia. Moderate red wine drinkers have a 23% lower risk of developing dementia than those who don't drink. Number 6, looking good. Did you know that your glass of wine can make you look younger? No, I'm serious. It's not just in your imagination, as the buffalo theory might suggest. Wine protects your skin from the sun. A Spanish study in the Journal of Agricultural, Food and Chemistry found that the antioxidant in wine can help protect the human body from the harmful UV rays. Specifically, the antioxidants called flavonoids can stop the chemical process that kills skin cells and leads to sunburn. So the next time you and your friends are enjoying a beer, a flavored canned spritzer, or a margarita by the pool, instead reach for a nice red wine. Now, as a quick word of caution, too many glasses of wine, or anything for that matter, will definitely make the person across the pool look really good. Number 7, the fountain of youth. Enjoying a nightly glass of wine may lead to a longer life. Research shows that regular wine drinkers have a 34% lower rate of mortality than their beer or liquor drinking companions. If you're living longer, you may as well look younger while you're at it, right? Researchers at Harvard Medical School found that the compound resveratrol, which is found in red wine, has been linked to having anti-aging and anti-inflammatory properties. Actually, you don't even have to be a wine drinker to get these benefits. In addition to red wine, we find resveratrol in eating grapes, blueberries, cranberries, and nuts. Resveratrol activates an anti-aging pathway in the body that leads to a longer lifespan. However, this link is only found in moderate drinkers, which means regularly drinking an entire bottle by yourself might be more fun, but a whole lot less beneficial, way less. Hey Posse, thanks so much for investing the time to watch this video. I trust it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and please consider hitting subscribe. Also, click here to check out our new online shop. We have a great lineup of wine-related items that will help you get the most out of your wine experience. Oh, and be sure to check out these other videos. Until next time, cheers.